I would like to invite our Chinese representative. We are very fortunate to have Ambassador Ma. She's the Executive Vice Chair, China National Committee for Pacific Economic Cooperation. Also very well-known organization. And also, of course, Ambassador Ma has been working in the diplomatic field for a long time. She has worked in the Ministry of Foreign Affairs for many years, and also posted in a number of countries and ambassadors, including Nordic countries, and of course, very knowledgeable and very experienced. So we are very honored that Ambassador Ma can personally attending, and I would like to have your perspective on China's experience as well. Thank you, Ambassador Ma.
Thank you, Chair, for your introduction. Good morning, everybody, and I would like to also thank the Nordic ambassadors for your introduction of the Nordic perceptions and practices for the common prosperity. Here, I would like to share with you my personal understanding of China's drive for common prosperity. So in the past 100 years and more, China has gone through an arduous and extraordinary transition from a poor country to a moderately prosperous one. Under the leadership of the CPC, China has found a path to modernization. In a short span of several decades, China has realized industrialization and has turned an impoverished and backward land into the world's second largest economy, top trader in goods, biggest holder of foreign exchange reserves, and biggest manufacturer. Chinese modernization is the modernization of common prosperity for all. Achieving common prosperity is a defining feature of socialism with Chinese characteristics. As an ancient Chinese scholar observed, governance is all about enriching the people. We have perceived that neither poverty nor polarization is socialism. Only common prosperity is socialism. The challenges we have been facing are a huge population, a weak economic foundation, and uneven development. Our per capita GDP ranked fairly low among countries in the world. The leadership of the CPC is the essential in our drive for common prosperity. Under the guidance of the CPC, we have adhered to the people first and people-centered philosophy and identified the principal contradiction facing China's society as that between unbalanced and inadequate development and the people's ever-growing needs for a better life. Closing this gap is the focus of all our initiatives. Since the reform and opening up, especially since the 18th Party Congress in 2013, poverty alleviation has been accelerated. By now, over 800 million people have been lifted out of poverty, and the middle income group enlarged to over 400 million people. We have won the critical battle against absolute poverty and finished building a moderately prosperous society in all respects. Nowadays, per capita GDP has risen to 81,000 yuan. Over 1 billion people are under the coverage of basic old age insurance, and basic medical insurance covers 95% of the population. Life expectancy has reached to 78.2 years. We have put in place the world's largest compulsory education system, social security system, and medical and health system. The sense of fulfillment, happiness, and security of people continue to grow. We are now intensifying our efforts to achieve common prosperity. The common prosperity we have in mind aims to better meet people's needs for a better life. It aims to achieve overall prosperity and prosperity for all. This will involve a long historical process, so many challenges still lie ahead. We will continue to promote a high quality development and high standard opening up, better leverage the role of both the market and the government, and ensure both performance and fairness to make the pie bigger and share it fairly. We will endeavor to maintain and promote social fairness and justice, bring prosperity to all, and prevent polarization. China's achievement in poverty alleviation is a significant contribution to the global poverty reduction. When 1.4 billion people, approximately 18% of the world population, is on course toward common prosperity and modernization, China will give a much stronger impetus for the global economy. As the biggest developing country, China always keeps in mind the greater good for the whole world. Common prosperity for the whole world requires the development of all countries. The Belt and Road Initiative, BRI, and the Global Development Initiative, GDI, both put forward by President Xi Jinping, are public goods that China offers to the international community. They are also open platforms for pursuing common development and prosperity. 10 years on, since the start of the BRI, over 3,000 cooperation projects have been launched, involving close to $1 trillion of investment and creating 420,000 jobs for participating countries. The GDI is also widely welcomed by the international community, with the support of over 100 countries and many international organizations, and with some 70 countries in the group of friends of the GDI. The initiative is giving a strong boost to the early attainment of the UN Sustainable Development Goals for 2030. We will stay committed to working with all countries to develop a community with a shared future for mankind. To conclude, I would like to say that China's example showcases that there are many different solutions to common prosperity and modernization. So any country can achieve it as long as the path suits its conditions and answers the need of its people for development. So countries should draw upon and share good practices and experiences of their way to common prosperity. So today is a very good opportunity for that reason. So thank you very much for the organizers and participants, and thank you for your attention.
Thank you.